Hello. Welcome to the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. In this video, we are going to listen to conversations of people who moved from their home countries. This video is divided into 3 parts where the characters will be talking about adjusting to a new culture, missing their home country, and having challenges with the language barrier. There will be a listening comprehension quiz at the end of each scene. So, listen carefully and see if you get all of the questions right. Also, be sure to stay with us until the end of the video. We'll point out important words from the conversations, everyday slang, and the most common way to say things in English. Watch for these words and phrases in the subtitles. You'll find their meanings in the vocabulary section in the last part of the video. Are you excited? This should be fun. First, let's listen to a conversation between Anna and John, as John checks on Anna's cultural adjustments. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's dive in.
Hi, Anna. How's it going? Settling in all right?
Hi, John. I'm doing okay, thanks. It's been a bit challenging adjusting to everything here in the US, though.
I can imagine. What's been the toughest part for you?
I think it's the small cultural differences. Like back in Poland, people are more reserved with strangers. But here in America, everyone is so friendly and open. It's great, but sometimes it feels overwhelming.
Yeah, I've heard that can be a big adjustment. It's interesting, isn't it? The way social norms can be so different. What else have you noticed that's different?
Well, for one thing, the sense of humor. It's not that people here aren't funny, it's just that the humor is different. Sometimes I don't get the jokes, and it makes me feel a bit out of place.
That makes sense. Humor can be very cultural. It might take a while to get used to, but I'm sure you'll pick it up over time. Have you found any ways to cope with these differences?
I try to remind myself that people are just being friendly, and not to take it too personally when I feel a bit out of place. Joining local groups has helped a lot too. I've started attending a book club and a cooking class.
That sounds like a great idea. It's a good way to meet people and make friends.
Yes, it's been fun discussing with the group. And the cooking class has been amazing. I've learned how to make some traditional American dishes.
That's fantastic. Learning to cook local dishes is such a great way to connect with the culture. Have you tried making any Polish dishes for your classmates?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I think they'd enjoy trying some traditional Polish food. Maybe I'll start with pierogi. They're always a hit back home.
Pierogi are delicious. I'm sure they'll love it. If you ever need any ingredients that are hard to find, let me know. I might be able to help.
Thank you, John. That's very kind of you. I might take you up on that offer. Some ingredients are indeed a bit hard to find here.
No problem at all. By the way, have you had a chance to explore the city much?
A little bit. I visited a few museums and parks. The city is beautiful, but it's so different from what I'm used to in Poland. Sometimes I get lost, but I guess that's part of the adventure.
Absolutely. Getting lost can lead to some of the best discoveries. If you ever want a tour guide, I'd be happy to show you around. There are some great spots that tourists often miss.
That would be wonderful. I'd love to see some hidden gems. What's your favorite place in the city?
There's a small cafe near the river that I love. It's quiet and the view is amazing. Perfect for relaxing with a good book or just unwinding after a long day. I think you'd really like it.
That sounds lovely. I'll definitely have to check it out. It's nice to have a quiet spot to escape to sometimes.
For sure, sometimes you just need a place to recharge.
Thanks, John. It's good to have someone to talk to. Your support means a lot. I'm looking forward to feeling more settled and discovering more about this place.
Anytime, Anna. Don't be a stranger. Feel free to reach out if you need anything. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you around.
You too, John. See you soon.
Here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Anna and John. What has been challenging for Anna in adjusting to life in the US? Anna has found the small cultural differences challenging. What activities has Anna joined to help her adjust? Anna has joined a book club and a cooking class. What dish does Anna plan to make for her classmates? Anna plans to make pierogi for her classmates. So did you get all the questions correct? Let us know in the comment section. Now, let's listen to a conversation between Sarah and Luis as Luis misses his home country. Let's see how their conversation goes, and don't forget to note the highlighted words for their meanings at the end of this video. Let's begin. Hey, Luis, you seem a bit down today. Everything all right?
Hey, Sarah. Yeah, I'm just missing home a bit more than usual today.
I get that. What do you miss the most?
Honestly, I miss the food and the festivals and, of course, my family. Video calls help, but it's not the same.
I bet. The food and festivals must be amazing. Have you found any good Mexican restaurants around here?
A few, but nothing like my mom's cooking. I've been trying to recreate some dishes at home, but it's not quite the same. There's something special about the way she makes everything.
I can imagine. There's something about home-cooked meals that restaurants just can't replicate. What dishes have you been trying to make?
Mostly traditional stuff like tamales, enchiladas, and pozole. They turn out okay, but they lack that special touch. Plus, finding some of the authentic ingredients can be tricky here.
That sounds delicious. Even if they're not exactly like your mom's, I'm sure they're still amazing. Maybe you could host a dinner party and share some of your cooking with friends here. It might make you feel a bit closer to home.
That's a great idea. I'd love to share my culture with you all. Cooking for others might make it feel more like home. And it would be nice to have some company to enjoy the food with.
We'd love that. It would be a fantastic way to learn more about your culture. Plus, who doesn't love a good meal? What's your favorite dish to make?
I think my favorite is probably tamales. They're a lot of work, but the process reminds me of home, especially around Christmas time when we'd all get together to make them.
That sounds wonderful. It must be a nice way to feel connected to your family, even from afar. Maybe we could all pitch in and help you make them. It could be a fun group activity.
That's a great idea, Sarah. Making tamales is definitely a team effort. It would be fun to teach you all how to do it and share the experience. It's more than just cooking. It's about spending time together.
I'd love to learn. Let's plan that dinner soon. We can help you with the cooking and make it a real celebration.
That sounds perfect. I'm already feeling better just thinking about it. Thanks for cheering me up, Sarah. I really appreciate it.
Anytime, Luis. We're all here for each other. I can't wait to try your tamales.
You got it. I'll start making a list of what we'll need. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks again, Sarah.
My pleasure, Luis. Looking forward to it. Here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Luis and Sarah. What does Luis miss the most about home? Luis misses the food, festivals, and his family. What is Luis's favorite dish to make? Luis's favorite dish to make is tamales. What did Sarah suggest to help Luis feel closer to home? Sarah suggested hosting a dinner party and sharing his cooking with friends. So, how many questions did you get right for the second scene? Let us know in the comment section. Now, we're down for the last conversation between Emily and May as May shares her challenges. Are you still taking notes? Make sure to write down the highlighted words and discover their meanings at the end of this video.
May, I wanted to check in with you. How are you finding your new role?
Hi, Emily. It's been good overall, but I've been facing some challenges with the language barrier. Sometimes I struggle to understand the slang and idioms.
That's completely understandable. English can be tricky, especially with all the informal expressions. Have you considered taking an advanced English class?
I have, and I'm actually enrolled in one. It helps, but I still feel self-conscious during meetings.
It's great that you're taking classes. Remember, everyone here understands that English isn't your first language, and they're likely impressed by your effort. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thank you, Emily. It's reassuring to hear that. I'll keep working on it and try to be more confident.
You're doing an amazing job, May. If you need any help or practice, I'm here for you.
I appreciate that a lot. Thanks for being so supportive.
I can imagine. Moving to a new country is a big step. Anyway, if you ever need to clarify something during meetings, don't hesitate to ask. We value your input, and clear communication is key for everyone.
Thank you, Emily. I'll try to be more open about that. Sometimes I worry about interrupting or slowing things down.
Trust me, no one will mind. We all want to make sure everyone is on the same page. Maybe we could set up a signal or something subtle you could use to indicate if you need clarification without feeling like you're interrupting.
That's a good idea. A signal would make it easier for me to ask for help without feeling like I'm disrupting the flow of the meeting.
Great, we'll work on that. Also, if there are any specific idioms or phrases that confuse you, feel free to jot them down and we can go over them together. It could be a fun learning experience for both of us.
I'll start doing that. Sometimes it's just a matter of hearing the same expression a few times before it clicks. Having someone explain it will definitely help.
Perfect. And remember, everyone here is learning in some way or another. Your dedication to improving your English is inspiring, and we're all here to support you.
That means a lot, Emily. I'm grateful for your support and patience. It makes a big difference knowing I'm not alone in this.
You're never alone. We're a team, and we all have each other's backs.
Thank you, Emily. That's really encouraging to hear. I'm looking forward to growing and learning here.
And we're excited to see you grow. Just keep communicating, and we'll all benefit from your unique insights.
Thanks again, Emily, for everything.
Anytime, May, we're in this together. Let's make sure your transition here is as smooth and rewarding as possible. Have a great day.
You too, Emily. Thanks again.
Before we review the key vocabulary from these conversations, here are some listening comprehension questions to see how well you understood the conversation between Emily and May. What challenge is May facing in her new role? May is facing challenges with the language barrier. What is May doing to improve her English? May is enrolled in an advanced English class to improve her language skills. What does Emily suggest to help May during meetings? Emily suggests setting up a signal or subtle indication for May to use when she needs clarification during meetings. So, how many questions did you get right for the third scene? Let us know in the comments section. Now let's review the vocabulary from these conversations. First, we'll review some of the natural-sounding everyday phrases used by native English speakers. Watch the video again after you study the vocabulary words to learn them even better, and subscribe to see our other videos. Settling in. Adjusting to a new place or situation, becoming comfortable with it. Feeling out of place. Not feeling like you belong in a particular situation or environment. A bit down. Feeling sad or low in spirits. Finding your new role. Adjusting to and becoming comfortable with a new job or position. Clicks. To suddenly understand or make sense. Now let's review other key vocabulary. Reserved. Being cautious or restrained in behavior, often in social situations. Overwhelming. Feeling a strong emotional impact, often due to being faced with too much of something at once. Authentic. Genuine or true to its origins, characteristics, or traditions. Unique. Being the only one of its kind, distinct or special. Transition. The process of changing from one state or condition to another. Were the conversations relatable? Try using these conversations with your family and friends. Thank you for watching the Learn American English channel, where you learn naturally so you can speak naturally. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.